Good morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I am so glad that you could join me this morning for my daily spiritual practice. Welcome to 2022. It's the first Monday of a brand new year. I don't know about you, but I released 2021 with love. I thanked it for all the lessons and sent it on its way. I am so grateful to have a new year. And this year, part of the things that I have been guided to is to offer Monday morning moments for each of you. I'm so grateful that you follow me. I ask you to please like my YouTube page and subscribe. Monday morning moments are those moments when we sit down and align to our true self, to the divinity within. So we take a moment, we sit in silence, and we set the energy for the week. My intention for Monday morning moments is for each of us to cultivate, to create, to grow into a much deeper, richer connection to spirit. And so this morning, I'd like to share a reading with you from The Infinite Way by Joel Goldsmith. And it is entitled Walking the Mystical Way. In the experience of every individual on the spiritual path, the most important subject they will ever meet is that of prayer. Probably we might say the most important subject is God, to whom to know aright is life eternal. But there you have it. You can't know about God except through prayer. You can't read about God, for no one who has ever lived in the history of the world, not even the great masters, who had the capacity of telling you what God is, or how God is to be served, or how God is to be known. Every mystic knows God. Every mystic can commune with God. Every mystic may receive God's grace, but none has ever been able to tell another what God is or how God may be contacted. In the Western world, the Occidental world, the only approach, direct approach to God, has been that which was taught by the mystics of the 12th to the 17th centuries. And it was the way of meditation, such as the Quakers brought to the United States. But this, of course, was based on Oriental teachings, the teachings of communion, which in its turn was based on the ability to meditate. There's more to meditation than just closing the eyes. There is more to meditation than just thinking thoughts. And that is why meditation of itself is difficult. But meditation is a form of prayer. And it is a way in which we can reach God in communion. Meditation is a spiritual activity. From the San Francisco lecture series, In the Art of Meditation and Practicing the Presence, all that has been written on meditation can only lead you to the kingdom of God within yourself. But it cannot make you enter the kingdom. That you have to do by carrying meditation and prayer to a point beyond the intellectual, into the intuitive or spiritual. This is the way with the entire subject of prayer. Prayer is not going to God for something, nor is it an attempt to enlighten God as to our needs or to influence God on our behalf. Prayer actually is meant to produce a state of receptivity in which we become aware of God speaking to us, or leading us, or guiding us, or protecting us, or feeding us, or supplying us, or healing us. Therefore, all that can be written in the message of the infinite way on the subject of both prayer and meditation can lead you to the kingdom within yourself and can bring you to the place where you are ready and willing to give up talking to God, directing God, asking God, expecting something of God, trying to influence God, bribe God, to a place where you are willing to give these things up and adopt the attitude of, speak, God, I am ready to listen. And so this morning, as we do our Monday morning moments, let's set our intention as we go into this meditation that we are ready to listen to what God has to say to us. So I invite you to gently close your eyes. Take that deep breath in and let it out. Just relax into whatever's beneath you. Feel it taking your weight. Take another deep breath in. And I invite you to step with me into the high consciousness, that place where we receive the best that life has to offer, for we open and listen and hear what God has to say to us right here, right now. So I invite you to get comfortable, to relax. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Just be surrounded in love, deeply connected, open and receptive, willing to hear as we say, Spirit, speak to me. Spirit, speak to me. I am ready to listen. Spirit, speak to me. I am ready to listen. Spirit, I am still and aware of the presence, for this presence is always with me. I am still and I am ready to listen. I sit here now in the silence, in the quiet, in the peace and the love, and I let God speak to me. I sit in the stillness, in the peace and the silence, and I let God speak to me. And so now, as our journey comes to a close, I invite you back into this time and space, into this room. And I ask you to feel the difference in your body, in your mind, in your heart. Now that we have spent this time together in this deep connection, setting our intention that we are going to become still and let God speak to us. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay. I'm so glad you could join me this morning for my daily spiritual practice. I send you much love and many blessings. I'll see you on Wednesday at the Center for Spiritual Living in Palm Springs and on Friday. And I'll see you Monday right here on this YouTube page. Much love. Have a wonderful week.